Hello world! Okay, so I get this question a lot, so let's get it answered. Lots of times, I've been asked what the origin of the word, the name of all my channels, the network, Tailosive means. And now people are asking me online, so I figured, you know what, let's get it over with. I'm gonna forward people to here anytime they ask this question, because it's a pretty good question. So there's many different explanations actually, but I'm gonna give you the truth. Here's what happened. Me and my friends were making YouTube videos when we were very, very young on a different channel that's still out there, and I'm not gonna tell you what it's called, because I don't think I want you to see that yet. It's interesting. Later on you'll see it. I'll tell you what it's called. And I wanted to have a channel where I did my own personal stuff that was just me and it wasn't us all collabing. Because at a very young age it's hard to get together with people when you can't drive and schedules don't align and stuff, so I wanted to have a channel that was just my stuff. And even before I was into movie making, I was into airplanes. I wanted to be an Air Force pilot. Probably would have been a better career choice. Would have made a lot more money. But whatever. No, in fact, I liked drawing planes. I would just design tons of different looking aircrafts. And of course they were no good, but you know, they were doodles. And other things I would design were like the missiles and guns and stuff that would be used on those planes. I had an issue. But the one problem I kept running into with all of these designs was naming them. Because you know, all jets are like the F-35, the F-22, the F-16, and bombers were B-17, B-25. I thought that was kind of boring, given they were just a letter and a number. I wanted these to have a real name. So one of the things I was designing that I stumbled onto was a rocket. And I was trying to think of a good original name that followed the laws of like English grammar, but was unique and you never heard it before. So I put in some thought onto this name. I think you know where it's going. It was a missile that obviously explodes when it hits the tail of another jet when they're like dogfighting. So I thought tail and explosive. And that's where Tailosive came from. It was the name of a rocket, way before I was into even making movies. So obviously, way back when, I needed a channel name that wasn't taken because back when I made YouTube videos, it was before they like merged it with Google Plus and you could just have any name. In fact, when I started Tailosive, you couldn't even have a space in your name. So you had to find a username that no one else had taken. So when I was looking for a name, I was just like, I know one that I know for sure no one has because I invented the word Tailosive. And that's where the main channel is. That's the channel that has all the comedy sketches, and there's a ton of videos on there that I made all by myself that are privatized because I don't think I want the public seeing those yet. They're actually kind of too soon to be funny, but you know, later on I'll reveal all of them. You'll see. It's funny. And that channel is still getting videos every week, but that's kind of how it all started. After a couple of years of making comedy sketches, but most of the videos on that channel actually at the time were serious. I wanted to make dark, you know, interesting short films. Then I realized when you're just a kid, no one can really take your acting seriously. So I'd push off dramatic roles till much later when I was older and people could take it seriously and I needed some more filmmaking expertise. But until then, I decided, you know what? I like these tech channels. And it wasn't just tech, you know, I like movie reviews. I even like some gaming sometimes, and I like music, so why limit myself to just making, you know, scripted little sketches? Why not do all kinds of channels? In fact, it was most inspiring when someone like Austin Evans, who I love watching, says something like, I've been watching Better Call Saul on this console and it's really cool. It just made me stop and think, wait, I know everything tech related that he does, but he likes lots of TV shows too. I wish I could talk movies with him because he seems like a cool guy. And that's kind of when this network idea took off, that I could do kind of each kind of channel there is on YouTube and work on each one. That way someone could know like basically all of my interests. I know he's an Apple sheep. I know he doesn't like the new DC movies. I know he loves Star Wars. And I know he's not much of a gamer, but of the games he likes to play, Minecraft's one of them. So you kind of get to know the people on the other side of the screen a lot better now. And I just personally like making videos about topics I like to discuss. Filmmaking's fun, so why not make a movie review channel? So I did. And the tech channel, of course, because I love talking technology. And here we are today. The tech one obviously is doing the best right now, and the other channels are slowly growing and they'll get there. So that is the truth of the origin of the Tailosive name. Tail, explosive, Tailosive. Needed something unique because it's really important to me that when they search Tailosive, they only get me. That's the problem with the channel I started before Tailosive, is that it was kind of generic, and when people searched it, they didn't get us. I had to say, search this name and go through about 4 pages and then see this icon. I just wanted me. So it's like an unofficial copyright. So that's the origin, and I hope you're enjoying the network experience as we're still learning and growing. And I hope you stick around and enjoy what you see. So that's another Tailosive vlog. I will see you guys in the next one.